Good evening, and welcome to your detailed weather briefing for Monday across the United States. We're tracking multiple systems moving across the country, with impactful weather expected in several regions as we head into the new week. Let's begin with the overall pattern. Latest guidance from the Global Forecast System, GFS, and the European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecasts, ECMWF, shows a broad upper-level trough digging into the central United States. This setup is helping to pull colder air southward while also triggering unsettled weather along a developing frontal boundary. Starting in the northeast, clouds will increase through the morning as a weak surface low tracks offshore. Light rain showers are possible in coastal areas, especially from New York to parts of New England. Temperatures will remain seasonably cool, generally in the 40s and 50s, with breezy northwest winds developing behind the system later in the day. Across the southeast, high pressure will briefly build in, providing partly sunny skies for much of the day. However, moisture return from the Gulf will begin late Monday, especially across parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, where scattered showers could develop by evening. High temperatures will reach the upper 60s to low 70s in many areas. Now to the Midwest. This is where we're closely watching model consistency. Both GFS and ECMWF indicate a strengthening low-pressure system forming over the Central Plains. Warm air advection ahead of the system will bring rain across Missouri, Illinois, and Indiana. Some embedded thunderstorms are possible, especially in southern portions of the region. Temperatures ahead of the front could climb into the 60s before falling later in the evening as colder air filters in. In the northern plains and upper Midwest, colder air wrapping around the backside of the system may support a transition from rain to wet snow, particularly in parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas. Accumulations appear limited at this time, but model trends will need to be monitored for any shifts. Out west, the pattern remains active. A Pacific disturbance is expected to move into the Pacific Northwest. According to ensemble guidance, steady rainfall will impact Washington and Oregon, while higher elevations in the Cascades could see significant snowfall. Snow levels will gradually lower throughout the day as cooler air moves inland. California will remain mostly dry across the southern half of the state, though northern California may see increasing clouds late in the day. Temperatures statewide will be near seasonal averages, with cooler conditions along the coast. In the southwest, dry and mild conditions continue, with highs in the 70s across Arizona and parts of New Mexico. However, increasing upper-level clouds may signal changes heading into midweek. Looking at the severe weather outlook, instability appears limited but not negligible across portions of the Central Plains. Wind shear parameters are modest, so while widespread severe weather is not expected, isolated stronger thunderstorms cannot be ruled out. By Monday night, the central low-pressure system will continue tracking eastward, spreading rain into the Ohio Valley and possibly intensifying slightly depending on how the upper energy phases. Model spread remains moderate, meaning confidence is fair but not absolute at this stage. In summary, Monday brings rain and gusty winds in parts of the Northeast, showers and possible thunderstorms in the Midwest, mountain snow in the Pacific Northwest, mostly dry but changing conditions in the Southeast, mild and quiet weather in the Southwest. We'll continue monitoring updates from the GFS, ECMWF, and ensemble models for any changes in track or intensity. Stay weather aware and be sure to check back for the latest forecast updates.